out. Bring them out, bring them 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 out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. All right, party. Baby, you know what time it is.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. A fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First carry here for the former Memphis Tiger. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Well, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Sending them on the dime. Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rig! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it on second down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before it could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, set. Tap to 60, tap to 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Dude, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an... And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Set. 60 by 6, 60 by. Ready,
They go play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check one more.
They'll throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It goes for 32 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back-to-back carries here. And they finally measure just a yard. It's third down.
Jay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. They'll air it out on third. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get off it there, and he did. Henry to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic. You get this deep, and this is the most by far from the certainty. It took all of his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that fourth down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Dive play straight ahead. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short of just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Mason gets it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. He's able to hit Felton. This is cost. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they'll run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Dropping back to throw. Vikings get there. They're going to win this race. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Braun, down inside the opposing 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brought in close to the 8. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns could follow when the two stay connected.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
To Justin Jefferson.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain
Offense
of
in the hurry up
18.
here.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. We're clean, let the paint don't dry.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up third and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal. McCarthy throwing here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster. But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Christmas wreath, dropping these balls while I brush my teeth, flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. McCarthy to throw for it. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings blow their lead just before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal. And punch it in. Quite a little chess match. We just stopped play out for those last 4 plays.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18, 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. No, I how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Sticking to the air here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
There's a dive up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolf, 18 Pioneer.
Throwing off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Justin
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, Cougar 19. Hook, 70 Timberwolf. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
65 to 65. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Okay,
Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They send a man in motion. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Lions.
Crack all 80. Riggs. Go street. Check. Ready.
Here's a throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback will be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize, when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Let's go. Cougar Knight, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. Great play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it, and he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing team doing on the last run? It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They've got a man in motion. They'll go play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Roll, Cougar 19.
Right up the gut. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Throwing now off the play action. He lofts it deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Now he already has himself 1 interception interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one hits for 30. And that is good for Detroit first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Caught by his back. This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends is paid this time all the way for 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
For the Vikings.
And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Chop alert, chop alert. Check, 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 check. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They go play action on first down. Throwing to the back of the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's cut along the left sideline. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. On target to his man, Felton. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down.
1st and 10. That's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Working quickly here. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
McCarthy throwing here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
14-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ball still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10. the throw here for McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL will come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
A 31-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This big there, it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Riggs.
Plowing up the middle. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
16-yard line.
Cup 19. Dragon 60.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's safe route working the sideline. Complete. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Detroit.
Another carry for him. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. Hey, Smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the puck down now. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the lock...
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons. Really for. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies.